Turn to the Boilermakers, and terrible news coming their way. Dre Mingo is a Maryland transfer who came into the program, and they didn't get her last year because of the horrible case of meningitis. So they get her. Finally, we're ready to go. We're going to get a full season of her, which we haven't seen. And then, boom, late October, she tears an ACL, out for the year. Does that ruin their chances of going for a Big Ten title?
I don't think it ruins their chances, but what I think it significantly decreases their chances, because Purdue was a team that had trouble finding offense, and Dre Mingo was a player who could take the pressure off of Brittany Rayburn. They just get KK Hauser back, who allows Courtney Moses to swing over to the wing and brings another offensive presence on the floor, and Dre Mingo was that inside-outside player for the Boilermakers. I think it certainly hurts Purdue's chances to win a championship, but it doesn't eliminate them from the race. I mean, there are so many things that can happen throughout the course of the season. This is a team that certainly wants to get back up to the top of the Big Ten and win a Big Ten championship, and I think they have the experience and understand what it takes. Now, can they go out and can they execute on a day-to-day basis to get there?
There is a black cloud hanging above West Lafayette athletics in terms of injuries. I mean, we had Robbie Hummel in the last 2 years. We've had, now you mentioned KK Hauser and now Mingo on the football side. They had 72 quarterbacks start for them last year. I mean, it's tough in West Lafayette. It's the 6th year for Sharon Versip to be in charge of that team. Here are her thoughts.
Team chemistry is, I think, a big key to any successful team or organization. And our team went through a lot last year with Dre Mingo, who almost lost her life with bacterial meningitis, and another young lady that tore ACL. So I think last year we really bonded into another level of team chemistry because of those situations, and we were able to go to Europe in August. And I think that was an amazing, amazing trip for 10 days where we really had to depend on each other. And that's where the team building probably increased tenfold. And everybody knows each other because you have returners, you don't have a lot of people leaving, and we have 2 new incomers. So I think the transition's been great, and I think it's at the highest level. So I think our depth and our experience will really bode well as we go into the season.
Looking at the Boilermakers, so Mingo, of course, there are stats, but she won't be playing. So give me a player or two else on that roster that excites you about them.
Well, I think Courtney Moses certainly showed what she can bring to the table. Last season, she was playing a little bit out of position at the point guard. Now she's able to slide over to the wing. She can be more of a scoring option. She's a tremendous three-point shooter. And I think Brittany Rayburn, this is a team with 6 seniors who have seen the highs and lows of this program, and they want desperately to get it back to where they are. And Brittany Rayburn is one of those players who's going to have to continue to step up.
They did make the tournament last year, only to lose to 1 seed UConn. In a weird twist now, it's 6 straight years the Boilermakers have lost to a 1 seed in the NCAA tournament.